Hey yo, what up YouTube? Welcome back to Gas on the Daily, man. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's the big smoker DK, man. And we back with another one, man. And this video is a little bit different than usual, man. So something crazy just happened yesterday. Trump signed a bill or an executive order to reschedule cannabis, reschedule weed, man. You know, the thing that all of us love enjoying all the time, man. So this is crazy because nothing has been done about the rescheduling of cannabis since the 70s, man. Since the 70s, man. So for my generation, or for, you know, for me to be able to be in that time where things are changing and the rescheduling of cannabis is getting, you know, passed through is crazy to me, man. It's mind-blowing. But let's spark a blunt, man. Let's get into the nitty gritty, kind of the pros and cons, what my opinion on the whole thing is, where I stand with it. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and spark up a blunt, man. If you got something to spark up, man, y'all spark up with me, and let's get into this. All right, boom, get sparked up. Sorry if I sound a little fucked up, man. I've been sick for a little bit, which is part of the reason why y'all haven't been getting a new video. I just been real under the weather and shit. I had like a bad cough and shit like that, which I know I'd be smoking and shit, but I couldn't smoke for a couple days, so like you know, I couldn't really make a video without smoking for real. But yeah, we back. To anybody that doesn't know though, I have been streaming every single night pretty much, except for a couple days where I was real sick. I couldn't really I didn't have the energy to really get on. But yeah, for all of y'all that don't know, I've been streaming since pretty much the 1st of December until now, which today's the 19th, because the executive order was signed yesterday on the 18th. I was a little busy, so I couldn't film, so I went to bed, kind of woke up and filmed this video right now. I just got up, so but yeah, I was like, damn, that news just blew me away, man. But as I was saying, yeah, I've been streaming every single day pretty much of December. To all y'all that haven't popped in, man, y'all still have a chance, because it's the 19th. I still got like 6 more days or whatever. I'm streaming till Christmas Day. I'll be streaming on Christmas. I don't know how long it'll be. Maybe it'll be a long one, maybe it'll be a short one. I'm not sure, but I will be streaming on Christmas. For all y'all that haven't, you know, tapped into one yet, y'all can go ahead and tap into, you know, any of those 6 and chat it up with me or whatever, man. We've been smoking and shit, playing some Arc Raiders, man. I've been grinding that game recently, so y'all let me know if y'all play that. You know, it's a pretty popular game right now. I could imagine a few of y'all probably play it, but if not, man, y'all might have to tap in. That game is pretty interesting, bro. It's got me locked in. I've been locked in for like the last couple weeks trying to get that money up, man. But yeah, let's jump back into this shit, man. I'm getting off topic. So yeah, man, what happened yesterday, man? Trump signed an executive order, man, to reschedule cannabis, man, which is crazy. Like I said, nothing's been done about the rescheduling of cannabis since the 70s, man. We talking like 3 generations already have gone through just like nothing but, you know, Schedule 1 cannabis bullshit, man. Gone to jail for this shit. Tickets, fines, all that shit. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily going to stop in the illegal states, but what I'm saying is that, you know, Schedule 1 allows weed to not even be like used medically at all, right? So basically what that means when something is Schedule 1 is that they don't have any accepted medical use for it. So they're saying that weed has no medical use that is accepted, you know, right now, until yesterday at least. Like, what are you talking about? Everybody that smokes weed or that knows a little bit about weed or have smoked weed before, you know that it definitely can help you with moderate pain and stuff like that. You know, if your joints or whatever is hurting or whatnot, like, you know, you smoke a little joint, maybe you know, you don't feel the pain. So putting something in a Schedule 1 drug, I mean, you're just comparing it to like meth, heroin. I think they have acid up there too, or LSD, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, since the 70s, weed has been a Schedule 1 drug. And then yesterday things changed, man. Now it's a Schedule 3 drug, which basically means that they can do research on it medically, which has always been something that I've wanted for the plant, because I believe that the plant should be studied to its fullest potential, and we find out what exactly we can use this plant for, you feel me, other than getting high, which I know a lot of us love to enjoy getting high. But yeah, so now that it's a Schedule 3, man, it's on the radar of things like ketamine, and steroids, testosterone, things like that, which means it's, you know, it's usable, it has a purpose, right? I don't necessarily believe it should be compared to like steroids and ketamine, because I do see some potential for addictiveness there. I believe weed doesn't really have like too much of like an addictive, I don't think that weed itself can make you addicted. I think if you have like an addictive personality, or you get addicted to things easily, like whether that be working out or playing video games or whatever it is, I think that, you know, you just have a more likely possibility, you know what I mean, to actually be addicted to something, you feel me? So now it formally recognizes weed as something for medical use and research, which is good, in my opinion. But, you know, there are some cons to those things, you know, and I'm sure a lot of people, you know, you might be seeing it on Instagram or anything. If you follow any weed pages or whatever it is, that's been like a real big topic, is the rescheduling of cannabis will make it hard for these small businesses that sell weed and things like that to be able to outrun big pharma that has a lot of money backing them, or just has a better, you know, foot in the door, you know what I mean? They have more opportunity than somebody who doesn't have as much money, or, well, you know, obviously it's been real hard for businesses to get their license in and, you know, doing like anything cannabis related. So they haven't really been able to make that much money, unlike big pharma that has a lot of money already. So it's like, when it comes to things like that, you would think it's a no-go, right? And I'm somewhere right there. I'm somewhere in the middle with it. I think that they're, you know, like I said earlier, I've always wanted weed to be known as a plant that can help you medically, and that can make it easier for cancer patients, or whoever it is that you know, deals with pain, or you know, nausea, or whatever it is, help them, you know, get the products they need. And with this medical research and medical use, it's going to be able to do that. But does that mean that they're going to be getting it from the right sources, is the problem, you know? And that's the cons to it. It's like, you know, are they going to be getting it from the people that they should be getting it from? Or is it going to be more of a, yeah, we're just going to give you this, and, you know, it's not very good, but you won't know the difference, right? You're not going to ask the pharmacy tech, oh, well, you know, this has this and that in it, and I don't think that's good for, no. Now they can fund the research on cannabis, right? Whereas before they couldn't fund anything. So it was just like, if you knew, you knew, pretty much. Eventually it'll change the way we look at weed. It'll change, you know, what we know about weed, what it can be used for, which is great, man. It could be something that your doctors prescribe you. It could be something that Medicaid pays for. You know what I mean? Those are the pros to the situation, right? The people that need it, that don't necessarily have the funds for it, they might be able to get a prescription for this. They might be able to get it covered by insurance. You know what I mean? And things like CBD, which are non-intoxicating, could be widely accessible and covered, you know what I mean, under your whatever it is, Medicare, Medicaid, whatever it is. And yeah, now businesses that sell weed can possibly even get banking, you know, whereas before some places couldn't accept cards or checks or anything because the banks wouldn't take them, you know. Now it'd just be cash, you know, which is hard to move around with. Plus, you know, it's dangerous, right? You know, if somebody knows that all you deal is cash all the time, they come in and rob your place and they take all your cash, what happens? Like, where do you put your cash? Where is a safe place to put your cash? You're not gonna just hide it under your mattress, you know? So yeah, it allows people to be able to maybe actually get some banking, you know? Maybe some loans to start a business, involving cannabis, whereas before you couldn't. Doesn't guarantee that you will have like a loan availability, but it could make it where down the line it's a lot easier, right? And that doesn't mean that weed's legalized. No matter what you believe, the rescheduling has nothing to do with legalization. It is still federally illegal. As I said earlier, the states that are legal will probably stay legal, and the states that are illegal will probably stay illegal, at least for a little while. Now we have less restrictive of like maybe laws being cracked down on us, right? Now that it's not a Schedule I drug, when you get booked for it or when you get arrested or ticketed for it, now it doesn't show up as the same thing as you were carrying fucking grams of meth on you, you know what I mean? So we have that, I guess. Won't help you from getting locked up, but it might look better if it didn't say meth instead of, weed. It's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be instant. It's probably gonna take months to finalize and stuff, go through with the DEA and stuff like that, and they finalize it and make the rules pretty much. Even though it is an executive order, it will be something that takes a while to fully go through. Like I said, there's pros and cons on both sides of the spectrum. I do believe that the medical research and the prescription availability, things like that, are going to be a very good thing. But then there are other things that are going to be bad, like big pharma taking over, people not getting the products that they need to get, which are probably not going to be very good, especially for the people that need them. So let's go over like what it isn't. So it is not a legalized cannabis at federal level. That's not what it did. Like I said, it was just rescheduling, has nothing to do with legalization. It doesn't automatically change any state laws. The state laws are the same exact state laws you've been following until your state makes different laws. And it does not remove any already put criminal penalties immediately. So you will still have to probably get things scrubbed or whatever off your record the regular way you would go through about that, because it's not going to just take it off like it never happened, basically. But yeah, so that is pretty much everything I really know or have gotten to sum up about the rescheduling of cannabis. As for people in Texas, it's illegal, you know what I mean? Will it help with the THC stuff? I don't know. Will it help with weed in general, as far as like the cops and things like that, and fines and jail time? Probably not. It's just county by county at this point. And but this is steps in the right direction, I believe. Baby steps, but they're small steps. So hopefully one day we'll take an actual step. Either way, I appreciate all y'all for watching this video, man. I hope y'all learn a little bit. Maybe something y'all didn't know, maybe something y'all already knew. Y'all just wanted to see my opinion. I'm somewhere in the middle. Don't necessarily think it's a good thing, don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. So hey, y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuce.